Hey folks, welcome to another episode of Project Zomboid. I'm your host, Drunkonlife, and we are currently holed up in a building on a service road. We're going to sleep in a chair here and hope for the best. I really didn't like choosing this house. It only has one way in and one way out, and I always imagine hordes of zombies. I'm anxious. Hordes of zombies being outside my door, just waking up and having nowhere to go. But we're okay. We made it 7:30 in the morning. So the plan today is to head back to our safe house and start the process of building traps so we won't starve to death. Food is really scarce, you guys. The last 2 days, we explored the dirt road directly across from our safe house. Found a few summer homes to loot. But the pickings have been kind of slim. Go ahead and get her. A bug. Here we go. I can push her down. There we go. Very little food and even less supply-wise. So I'm going to try my hand at trapping. I know that's something that you guys had requested, a little bit more crafting. A little less brutality. I'm going to have to do something. This is just a stopgap measure. I'm controlling the bleeding, so to speak, but not completely stopping it. I'm going to go ahead and take these carrots. And I just remembered I forgot my hiking bag. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a time lapse real quick, and I'll get back to you when I'm home. All right, so I got my hammer, I got my saw. I think of what I'm going to do today. Like I said, we're going to be making traps. We're going to do some trapping. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come down here and go to carpentry. No, I think I have to go, where is it? Right here. Choose trapping. There we go. Make wooden cage trap. And that works. And we will go ahead and do that. Now, I'm not good enough to make a trap box or make a cage trap or make a snare trap. The best traps to make, honestly, are probably stick traps with the stuff that I have. However, I'm missing twine. So I can't do a stick trap without twine. And I don't have twine. Like I said, this extremely rare loot situation has really done a number on me. But I should be able to do this. We're going to go ahead and craft them all 6 of them real quick. And we're going to take them into the woods. We have to be about 75 blocks away. Or I guess spaces away. In order to hope to trap in like a forestry area. Which luckily for us, it's all around us. So go ahead and get that. And we'll get this all done. I'm going to bait this with cereal, I think, and also that rotten corn. It doesn't take everything when you do bait. I think it's like 5% or 10% of whatever it is that you have. And you don't get points. It's a lot like farming. You don't get points until you actually catch something. Now, I don't know if making these wooden cage traps actually does something for my carpentry. I imagine it does. Let's go ahead and go down here. All right, I'm going to use that cigarette butt as a way to kind of figure out where I am. I need food, you guys. I need food. The way I figure it is I have about 2 days worth of food left before I have to really take drastic measures. This would be a way to just kind of control the bleeding. Maybe right here. I'm going to right click and then place a trap. It looks like a good place. All right. What do I have here? I'm going to take my zucchini. I don't know if I can use zucchini as bait, but I'm going to try. You can use rotten vegetables. You can use fresh vegetables. You can use pretty much anything. Here we go. All right, so the corn works. It didn't look like the zucchini worked. Okay, so I'm going to come down here a little bit further, place another trap. Here we go. Cherry candy. I wonder what I could pick up with cherry candy. What kind of animal would like cherry candy? We'll do cereal instead. Like I said, I have peanut butter and cereal. And I'm actually risking this a little bit. I could be eating that. That would actually give me probably another day of living. But I'm banking on the fact that I might be able to find get some food. I know that I'm going to have to, these traps are kind of susceptible. They can be broken down by zombies. And they can also just be broken down through use. We have about a 30% shot at level 1 trapping for us to find something. Because we're running hydrocraft, I think you can actually find other things too, like raccoons and nutria. But in order to use that, you have to butcher it. And in order to butcher it, I think you have to have a meat cleaver. Which we don't have. So if we happen to trap something other than squirrels or rabbits, we might be sunk. Now, as far as I know, you can actually trap an animal, and they might not eat the food. So that's another thing. You're also using resources with trapping, most particularly the nails. Using 5 nails. I don't know if there is a way that I can manufacture my own nails through foraging. Maybe I can, and there is a zombie. Also, with these traps, you can't be within 75 blocks around it, and zombies can't be either. They won't find any, they won't trap any food. And we're trapping nocturnal animals, so between I think 1900 hours and something else, there'll be a chance that I'll be able to trap something. I need the food, you guys. I need the food. The diggings are slim. Let's go ahead and cut down some trees. I'm going to clear this whole entire area out all around me so I have good visibility from the road. It might take me a while, but it'll be all right. And then I'm probably going to make a campfire as well, in anticipation of the good grub that I'm going to get from my trapping. Let me come over here. All right, we're going to make a campfire kit. Here we are. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's log. It must have moved too quick. Make the campfire kit like that, and then right-click on the ground and build a fire. Wood choose. I should go over here. I want to keep it kind of far away from my house. Yeah, we're gonna come down here. That makes more sense since it's closer to my boxes. I don't think water is going to be an issue anytime soon, but we'll soon find out. I don't want to make a crate too. Ah, hellfire. I can't make a crate yet. I was going to make a crate to put all the branches and twigs and stuff in. Got to be level 3. Well, that's coming. That's coming. It's, right now I think I'm level 2. And I have the intermediate book, so we should be able to like fly through that fairly quickly. I'm a little bit hungry, a little bit winded. I'm going to see if I can find something to eat here. Got some fruit cocktail. Huh. I wonder why I can't can't grab it. I know that I have a can opener somewhere. It's just not on me. Canned soup, canned cheese sauce, another canned soup, a cookie, jarred grapes. Yeah, pickings are real slim, you guys. Pickings are really slim. I'm probably going to have to make a supply run pretty quick. I've been really hesitant to go into town simply because it's like a 4-hour journey. It's like a walking journey too. I was hoping that I'd have a car so I could go back and forth, but my first trip into town, I just would hate to get there and it'd be swarming with zombies. I already know it's going to be swarming with zombies, but I have a sneaking suspicion that helicopter pushed them closer to my house, so they're going to be on my edge of the town, which isn't a great place to be. And like I said, it's a 4-hour trip, so frankly, I'd be afraid of being too tired once I got there. I'm going to go see how far this lake is from here. Let's see. That'd be an infinite water source if it's close, and I imagine it's fairly close. Yeah, here's the beach right here. Very nice. Very nice. We could have beachfront property. Yeah. And then, as far as that's concerned, there's a 4-hour journey back. And if I didn't find a car, I probably would find a car in the city. But if it's swarming with zombies, like an insane number, I just don't know if I would even have a chance to, I would be afraid I'd be running for my life the entire time. But, that said, 4 hours there, 4 hours back, that's 8 hours of walking. And nocturnal zombies makes this game a MFer. Don't want to be caught out at night, and I really don't want to sleep in a shed and risk that. I've been taking a lot of risk here, mostly out of necessity, but one day that's going to really come and bite me in the ass. But I've come up with, I've got to come up with something, that's for sure. One option is to forgo the town altogether, and this is one I'm really thinking about. And there's a service road beyond those service roads further east, that I'm thinking about running to, but it's totally uncharted waters. I have no idea whether those roads have anything in terms of lootable places, but it would definitely be a safer option for me. If it's anything like these service roads, like there'll be probably, not such dense pockets of zombies, and there'd probably be houses littered throughout the service roads, and it's bigger than the service roads that we have gone on over the last 2 episodes. Plus, it does eventually lead into town. So there's a back way, which may make it a whole hell of a lot safer for me. We're just chopping these things. I'm trying to get to carpentry level 3, I think. There we go. There we go. And so the other option is to simply follow the lake into town. I suspect there would be a lot far fewer zombies than taking the highway, the main road, directly into town. Like I said, in Willie's story, I figured out that it's easier. It makes life a lot easier if you don't follow the roads. You instead take back ways. Go through backyards to get where you need to go, that kind of thing. It's a lot safer. So that's the other option. And of course, the last option is to just go directly into town. Extremely rare loot has really done a number on me, you guys, but I'm really liking this challenge. It's really nice to have to worry about something other than zombie hordes. I am legitimately worried that I might starve to death. There's a skill point. There we are. We're at 2, so we're going to move on to 3. I can read this book and kind of go from there. That's good. It feels good. 1900 hours. A little bit peckish. I'm not going to worry about eating just yet. I am going to read my book and kind of go from there. But yeah, I'm really liking this challenge. Nocturnal zombies ups it to where you're actually scared at night. Extremely rare loot makes it to where you're actually thinking about other things other than controlling the hordes. I may just get to the point where desperation forces me to risk everything for food. I may get to the point where my need for food outpaces my fear of the hordes. And, I think that that's kind of the way it should be, I mean, come on, food and supplies should be scarce at this point, right? I mean, you shouldn't be able to go into a house and find everything that you need. You shouldn't have like a plethora of weapons at your disposal. All right, so I'm going to read this and then go to sleep. So we're headed back to do these traps. We're going to check, and we have 6. There's a 30% chance to catch something in each one of our 6 traps. Hopefully I'll get lucky. I figure maybe 2 traps would be possibly sprung. Maybe we'll get lucky and get 3 or 4 though. So we're just going to find they should be down here someplace. Where are they? Okay, here's one. Doesn't look like that one was sprung. Come over here. Up, and there's a zombie. There's another one right there. I'll call him. Ah, drat. Kind of wondering if these zombies had like ruined my chances. Nocturnal zombies, they move around. Completely like wreck my chances. Not finding anything. Nothing there. Damn it. Yeah, this one, they took the bait, but it didn't get tripped. What about down here? There's one. All right, so there is something in here. Let's check it out. Dead squirrel. We'll take it. All right, and it's already baited still, so. It died and did not eat. It's the best kind of trap. All right, we'll check this one. This one has a dead squirrel and a dead nutria. Cool. 2 squirrels. Let's go and look over here. And I do not see my traps. Damn it. I bet you the zombies tripped them. The zombies probably went and destroyed them. So we're down to 3 traps. Those resources, that's 15 nails I'm not going to get back. Oh, feels bad, man. Feels bad. I should consider doing bird traps. Like I said, I'm missing twine, but I think that you can actually make twine by foraging for grass. The problem is my foraging skills are so terrible that it would probably take me all day to make one. I think you need 3 grass to make a twine. Haven't checked about nails. You might be able to make nails as well. Like wood nails or something. Well, drat. Well, I was hoping for better. I think we got 2 squirrels and a nutria. We can't use the nutria because we have no butcher knife to butcher it up. But we can grill the squirrels out. So we're going to grill some squirrels out. I am hungry at this point. We'll pull all the branches and stuff out. We got a plethora of those. Don't have to worry about that. And I think that we are going to have to do some desperate measures. I mean, I probably have maybe a day's worth of food before I'm like hungry. It's just really, really kind of a serious thing. We'll go ahead and continue to add some of this stuff. I don't know how many tree branches it would take to cook 1 squirrel. But, branches aren't exactly a scarce commodity here. All right, so we're going to light twigs. Here we go. Toss it in there. Take our squirrel. I'm going to just throw my nutria in here just to see. So 2 squirrels, 1 nutria. And that's not doing anything. That's cooking right there. Okay, it's not doing anything. The nutria is not doing anything. So it's not going to cook. The dead squirrel actually makes me unhappy. I think. It's a -3. Let's see what happens when it cooks. Get a little tree rodent. It's almost cooked. There we go. Yeah, it gives me an happiness factor. So what I'm going to need to do is when I do these looting, any kind of spices, whether it's salt or pepper or whatever. I mean, I guess poultry season would work. Can butcher this up, and I got small animal meat. My happiness will be a +2, but I'm going to take it and eat it. Let's see what it does for me. Wow, it did very little. Very little. Yeah, we're going to have to figure out something. I guess in the next episode, it's going to be one of those 3 options. Either the lake episode or the service road episode, or I might just go straight into town. But I definitely need to get food. It's dire, but I'm loving it. I'm loving it, you guys. I'm loving this. I like the fact that it's very difficult to survive. It's upped it. It's upped everything. Oh, yeah. You know what I was going to mention? You know, in the last episode, I asked you guys about possibly doing a multiplayer server, a private server, and I got some really good response. I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And this is what I'm thinking. I'm already setting up my Discord. I'm going to put it on game servers, you know, a password and stuff like that. And I think that what I'm going to do, we're going to have 2 map mods that we're going to add. We're going to add Silverton Lake, the one that I'm on right now, as well as Bedford Falls. That'd be good. We're also going to add a couple mods, ORGM and Hydrocraft mod, as well as Nocturnal Zombies. I'm thinking about going ahead and doing 6 months later just to level the playing field. I don't know how multiplayer works in terms of, you know, since it's a persistent world. Like if somebody plays for like 10 hours, if you can get that back. So 6 months later, so everybody's kind of on an even playing field when they start. I'm also going to do insane zombie populations with the max multiplier. And the reason why I'm doing that is because what I really want to do is I want us to kind of create, you know, be in groups, right? Where we're just trying to survive. You know, 4 or 5 people can handle a horde fairly easily. So for that reason, I think it would be kind of cool. And I think that we need to have that much pressure. I'm going to make the loot extremely rare as well. So it's going to force you out of your comfort zone. Now, I mean, I don't know if that's something that excites you, but it kind of excites me. The idea that we could form groups, like, you know, have a group in Bedford and have a group in Westport Point and have a group in Riverside and a group in Bedford Falls. Just kind of trying to make our way and survive, you know? I mean, that whole thing is just very exciting to me. So once I get that up and running, I will go ahead and let you guys, you know, send you a Discord link, or I'll post something here on YouTube, and you guys can join. And then, you know, I might actually have like questions. So if you guys aren't familiar with hydrocraft, you can always ask questions, and people that are more familiar with it can answer them. And it'll be just kind of a learning experience, right? Have some voice VoIPs set up, like 3 or 4 rooms. So different people can, you know, you can jump in those rooms and hang out. I think I'm going to do 10, up to 10 slots at a time. I think that's going to be enough. I don't know. We'll see where it goes. Because, I mean, it could be just like 2 or 3 of us, or it could be 20 of us. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure how receptive it is. You know, how receptive everybody's going to be. You know, everybody's receptive right now, but whether they play or not is a completely different story. But I think it's going to be fun. It's it would be a definite journey, and I just skill point maintenance. It'll definitely be a nice thing. All right, so we have cleared a good portion of our area out. We got complete visibility to the road. We've figured out where the lake is. We've discovered that trapping is probably not going to be the best way to survive. We're going to slowly starve if we don't watch out. Finish reading this. I think I'm done here for the day. 16:30. My name is Drunkonlife. You can call me Drunk for short. Thanks so much, you guys, for hanging out with me today. Like I said, stay posted. I'll keep you posted as far as when that multiplayer server comes. I'll probably end up using that on Twitch, like actually streaming my sessions on the multiplayer server. That'll be a lot of fun. If you haven't subscribed to me, you should, especially if you like Project Zomboid. I am cuckoo for Project Zomboid. I play Project Zomboid constantly. I love it. I dream it. I think about it. I am an ambassador of Project Zomboid. I also do Project Zomboid videos Monday, Wednesday, Friday, sometimes more, sometimes less. It just really depends on my life situations. If you'd like to catch me streaming, I do Project Zomboid streams on Monday. It's 10 a.m. Central Time. That's like 4 o'clock or something like that in Europe. You can always catch me there on Mondays. I also do other games, kind of quirky games on Wednesday and Friday. You can just kind of come and hang out with me if you want. And if you do Twitter, you can follow me on Twitter. That's the best way to reach me until I get this Discord up and running. That's twitter.com/drunkonlife. You could just do a search for Drunkonlife and you'll find me. Anyway, I appreciate you guys hanging with me, and I will talk to y'all later. See ya.